Hi, Lynn Tucker Carnivore here. And on his birthday, Kerry Mann of Homestead How created a great video. It's called Think Again, What Carnivore Diet is Really Doing to Your Gut Bacteria. Oddly enough, that was the conversation that Jim and I had, well, a couple of things on our way to the gym today. So I wrote as a comment to his video a little something that I'd like to share. First of all, how is it that any of us who have watched any number of YouTube videos from either the doctors that are carnivore doctors or friends of ours that we know are carnivore eaters and have told their hundreds of stories of being massively overweight and losing incredible amounts of weight, or people that have had unbelievable disease, and a number of them, and many healed within a short period of time, and we would choose to eat a different way? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I wish there were a few grains on the list that I could eat, like keto people can have vegetables, but I don't like vegetables. And anything I did like, even if I ate it in a tiny amount, it's not on the menu. It's not at all on the menu. So for me, who could eat whatever I wanted, I don't understand the logic that people can't see right in front of their face that it is clearly so good for you and your gut. And Kerry explains how everything from your brain starts in your stomach, starts in your gut, starts on how that translates into thinking better and feeling better. I mean, listen to that video. It's fabulous. And his guest that he had on to initiate all of this was phenomenal. And I'm so glad he's going to have her return. Anyway, I wrote this. Two things. Jim and I were just talking about this on the way to the gym. We've discussed that. And one, with all we've learned, how can we make another choice? Two, I made a stop at the bank today. And there is a wonderful woman there who is just the sweetest thing ever. She is from Hawaii. My parents retired in Hawaii. I mean, it was a major goal of theirs, and it was in the country. So it wasn't like they were, frolicking in a resort on the Honolulu beach. But anyway, she has a weight issue. She has done everything on her own with exercise and eating smart, but not our kind of smart. And she did quite well, but she's still really thick. And her mom is now in the hospital, and so she can't go to the gym and she feels terrible. And I said, all you have to do is eat more meat. I'm like, how hard is this for me to get through to you? Beef, butter, bacon, eggs, water. Pretty simple. Eat when you're hungry, drink when you're thirsty. Okay, you might need a few electrolytes at the beginning so that you don't feel lightheaded sometimes, or if you have headaches, or if you have cramping. Cramping can be any number of things. It can be water related, not getting enough, or magnesium, or salt. Salt is usually pretty huge because we pretty much were told not to eat salt, weren't we? Oh, it's so horrible for everything, and it makes everything go bad. No, it doesn't. And the right kind of salt is important. And yes, we all love our Redmond's real salt. Anyway, I digress. So she's telling me that she feels terrible. She can't go to the gym because her mom recently was put into the hospital. I'm like, I'm sorry, what happened? She goes, well, they think she has, just a virus. I said, okay. And they gave her 4 different kinds of antibiotics to try to knock it out. I'm like, excuse me, but that is medicine 101. You cannot treat a virus with antibiotics. Viruses only react to bacterial infections, not viral infections. And they're giving her 4 different kinds, and she's an older woman already with an immune system that's compromised because of her age. I mean, not us carnivores, because of course that doesn't apply to us. But anyway, 4? And imagine what that's doing to her microbiome. I'm like, they should all lose their licenses. This is ridiculous. And then I did a Carrie Man, instead of for, loving of the beef that he's eating at that moment, I threw my hands up in the air and I went, I will never, ever do anything but eat carnivore because I don't want these people anywhere near me. Do no harm. Unless I break a bone, you have no access to this person. And with that, my cortisol level went up quite a bit. But I managed, because I'm a carnivore, to keep my stress level under control. And I told her, her mother just needs to eat beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, please. What else can I say to people to get them to believe? How many people have to come on and say what they've done and how they've healed and what they've lost and how great they feel and how well they sleep, and they don't need their CPAP thing anymore, and they can walk now where they couldn't walk before. They were in a little scooter or a walker. How many people have to tell everyone how wonderful this is before we get it? How many politicians have to come out and say they're feeding us crap? It's bioengineered crap. The soil is crap. The seeds are GMO seed crap. The people that are buying the farmland up are Monsanto and all the other companies that started with cigarettes and then they went to food products. And they use the same model of trying to get us sick so that they could make us well with their pills. Like Dr. Chafee says, eat modern foods, take modern drugs. It's just mind-boggling to me. Yeah, it's not the most fun thing in the world to do, to not have any fun when you eat, but fun is a diminishing situation. When you're feeling as good as you're feeling, nothing tastes as good as that. There's, except maybe 1 year key lime pie slice. And I'm not even going to eat the whole thing. And I don't even know if I'm going to do that, because now after I've listened to this, how can I do that? So ridiculous. Please, everyone, stick with it. It's for your best good. Do you want to be a burden to your family? Do you want to walk around in a walker? Do you want to have to use the scooter because of something you did and you had a choice and you didn't go that direction? I just don't find the logic. Maybe it's because I'm a Capricorn and that's what I see. Spock was my favorite guy on Star Trek. Logic just says to us, this is the way. And I don't know what else to say. Old guy carnivore does his rants all the time. This was mine. I've had it up to here today, and I had to say something. And I don't know. Tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments. And Tucker Carnivore, exhausted and out.